Hello and welcome to Astral Sorcery. One of the things you might find in the world is this aquamarine shell. Break it and you get aquamarine. Okay? You probably spawn with the book. If you shift right click you can see you've got an inventory. Only Constellation Papers can be put in here. Constellation Papers will delineate various areas of the night sky, which is what this mod is essentially about. Turning the night sky into kind of tangible materials. So there's that. Now once you open the book there'll be a tactical discovery, then you'll go in and you can see various ores. We've got the aquamarine I just mentioned, and rock crystal as well. So that's basically the first task, to try to find rock crystal. Okay, so there's other things as well. So we've got marble, which you can see this structure in front of me is made out of. Various types of marble there, and we need to go and get sooty marble, which we'll need to do from this structure here. And you can see we speak about the ancient shrines, and it says placing crafting table nearby would yield interesting results. So this is an ancient shrine. So let's get a pickaxe and try and do this in a... I need a diamond pickaxe for most of the stuff. You can see there's quite a lot of prismarine around there, but there's also this structure underneath. Okay, so you'd normally find a chest or two in here and constellation papers, and what you tend to do with those is just put them in there. And you can see that they become active, and that represents a different portion of the night sky. Now here, notably, we've got the floating crystal there. Okay, so we'll take a crafting table. Also going to take some more marble and some more aquamarine while we're here. So this lets you create the first kind of like infused mechanic. So now this is primed basically. So for instance, if I did something like, I believe I can just do this with a piece of coal in the middle, that will get me the sooty marble, and that's kind of like what you need later on. Let's go back to the journal, see if there's anything that we might want to do. So we could do with getting the resonating wand. Okay, so if we get that, it's going to be just an ender pearl. So we'll take the ender pearl and we'll put that over here with aquamarine, 2 of those. And this gets you the resonating wand, okay? So what the resonating wand allows you to do, and I probably won't show it here, just because it takes a little bit of time. But basically, what you would do, if you're in night time, what it's going to do is, anytime there will be little spots around the world where it will tell you where the rock crystal ore is, and what it will do is have a little glowing particle effect. So you can see right here. If you look here, you can see it's almost like plumes of gas coming up from the ground. If you dig down there, what you'll do is you'll find rock crystal ore. Okay. So we can say that we found rock crystal ore. You know, just pretend, I guess. So let's go in here and hope it's not completely... Okay, I was expecting it to be a lot worse down here, I've got to be honest. So once you get rock crystal ore, you can only mine it with a diamond pickaxe. So this is what you use. Oops. This is what you use to create some of the tools in the game. And you can see it says such pure crystals, and you can see from here what you can actually do is, well, you can make Starlight, you can make the light well. But yeah, you can also make these things called crystal like tools, like crystal swords. I think it might have even been showing it. Yeah, this crystal weaponry, and this stuff, the liquid Starlight. But we'll get onto that in a moment. The other thing then is, so you do that, and then after that you might want to get the Luminous crafting table. So 6 marble, a sooty marble, and a crafting table. Let's get a crafting table. So we've got 6 marble, sooty marble, and a crafting table. That gets the luminous crafting table. So that will actually unlock the next chapter. Okay, so we've got the luminous crafting table. If we look here, we can see that we're getting a decent amount of starlight here. Probably about a third of the meter full. So that means all the stars are giving that certain thing. A decent amount there. So what it means is in here what we can do is actually start crafting using the power of the starlight. So yeah, so this is the second chapter then. So we might want to make a grindstone. Luminous crafting table, not much is required. So we just need some sticks, some planks and some marble. So let's do that. Sticks. Okay, so yeah. See if I can remember. No, it does retain its inventory though. So just one piece of marble. Okay. Okay, so then we just hit it with the wand. So there's the grindstone. So the grindstone is used to sharpen the rock crystals. So we can see generally what you want to do is reduce the size of the crystal, and you just right click on it and you'll shift right click to get it back, and you'll gradually start reducing the size of the crystal. And what this will mean, so that's all we got here. Purity you can't do anything about. You can see the cutting will go up as the size goes down, right? Let me just turn the music off actually, just for a moment. So yeah, so that's what happens, and you just do it like that. And then what you can do is then you can actually make it into the into all the different weaponry basically. So I think you could probably even, like if we looked up the recipe for a crystal sword, let's have a look. You can see you do need to use the luminous, and you see what it will do is it will take the into account. So yeah, so you just do it like this. I've actually got it set to city settings. Oh, and you can see actually, because I don't have enough starlight power, I can't even make it. You need to have 2/3 of it full. So that's the sort of the message that's showing. Oh well, but yeah, you can do that, and basically what will happen is the I don't believe I'm getting ahead of myself now. What will happen is you get various different stats depending on the size of it, and then like yeah, and that's basically how you can get very strong tools. I actually changed it in the config file, but yeah, so there's the grindstone, there's that. The light well requires some different types of marble. Okay, so yeah, so we can make let's just doesn't need much. So again, recipe pretty basic. Let's just spawn that one in. Okay. In here goes aquamarine. We can take a look at the achievements as well. There's a whole achievement system here. So we haven't got celestial. We've got the liquefied light. So what this is actually doing, this is it's filling it up with liquid. This stuff, the liquid starlight. So the liquid starlight, a bit like if you remember, energized glowstone. Reminds me of that a bit. Very fast flowing. Emits source blocks of. Emits, obviously, it's emitting a lot of light, isn't it? You can just tell from that. So that's cool. So the Sky Wave Resonator. So yeah, so this thing again, pretty basic recipe with the starlight. We'll just grab one of those. Keep in mind that there's certain things which like trigger the end of each chapter. So yeah. So what I believe this thing does is if you fly around, I'm not going to probably do it now, but if you fly around, what it will do is it will give indications on where is like the best spot for you know, I'll have a little look, but I'm not sure I'll be able to find it. But yeah, if you fly around, I think you'll be able to find like the best spot for it. I'm not going to do it actually. Now I think about it, it's a waste of time. But yeah, you'll see an indication on the ground in a sort of like if you imagine like a diagram that fills in a lot of, you know, fills in a lot of texture. So there'll be like a starlight sort of like puddle texture. You know, that's a good way to put it. So anyway, use that. Yeah, it overlays light waves into the thing. So if you're just flying around, it's probably good for that. The telescope. Well, I guess I could look at the telescope. I'm at the point now where I'm not even sure. So again, it looks like pretty easy to make though. Oh no, we don't have the Starlight crafting altar yet though, so that is actually going to be coming up next, isn't it? The hand telescope though just requires a glass lens. Again, we haven't done Starlight infusion though. Okay, let's. I could probably just. So yeah, I would need to make the Starlight crafting altar. So this is going to help focus crafting. Yeah, I'll look at some of this in the next episode, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Interesting.